What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Phil. That's Sam.
Hey guys, we are Bars and Barbells. Welcome back to the channel.
We are checking out what today, Sam?
We are doing Thin Lizzy. The boys are back in town.
You guys were saying that we got to get this one on the channel. It's a video that we had to come to, and we've arrived here. Thin Lizzy. Interesting name.
Yeah, and they're Irish, so, a little diversity from where they're from.
Dublin is where they're from.
We've done a couple Irish singers or...
Not many, though.
Yeah.
Not that many. A lot from the UK, but a lot of them were not Irish. So we're getting into Thin Lizzy for the first time today on the channel. We've never checked them out before. They formed in 1969.
Yeah, but this is from 76, so this is a ways later.
This is from 1976. It was on the album Jailbreak. And this helped propel them to some commercial success internationally. This song here went to number 12 on the Hot Billboard 100. So it was something that was, remembered from the 70s for sure. And that's why you guys are probably saying that we got to check this one out. If you got any other recommendations for Thin Lizzy, they should
drop them down below.
Drop a comment, guys. And we appreciate your comments. That's how we arrive at the stuff that we do on the channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's go. Thin Lizzy, the boys are back in town.
Just check it out.
Riff.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed, had much to say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. 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 The boys are back in town.
Nice.
You know that chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's place, well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. 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 Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town?
Sam, you having a good time with this one?
I am. This is like a catchy, fun one.
It's a catchy, fun one. It's interesting, though. That catchiness, the funness that you just mentioned goes alongside this like gritty, high energy riff, this hard rock sound.
Yep.
It makes me think of like AC/DC to an extent, but it's a little lighter and a little more fun loving.
Yeah.
It's like, I think with AC/DC, it's like an adrenaline rush.
Yes.
Right? This is like, literally the boys are back in town. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
It's time to go out and have some fun
Yeah,
tonight.
get rowdy a little bit.
Yeah, with the boys.
Yeah. Do you recognize this at all?
So it's interesting. Like I definitely recognize the boys are back in town, that, the main hook section. But I think it's from, like, I don't recall hearing it with this riff. So I think it's from a commercial.
Okay.
That I've heard this before.
Yeah.
But because I haven't heard the main verse section. And like I said, it definitely didn't have as much pop to it when I did hear it before, because I don't recognize that hard rock riff that I'm getting. And I really, really love that part of this song.
Yeah, so I definitely recognize the song itself. Like not the verses I don't really fully recognize, but I think maybe it was from like a movie or something I would have heard it. But like as soon as the song started and the instrumentation started, it sounded familiar to me. And that entire chorus piece definitely sounds familiar. So I feel like it might have been from a movie or something, but I don't really like fully register the verses and all of that. That's I think new to me.
Yeah, and the
But I love
verse,
it. It's fun.
the verse section is interesting as well because you know you've got this like spoken word telling the story, and it does remind me of some of like the 60s that's coming through mixed with this hard rock sound, and then also the twin guitars, which I don't think were really that prominent in the 70s, and maybe setting the stage for usage later
Later
on
to
in
come.
like the 80s.
Yeah.
So really, really cool and innovative, and you know it's a banger at the same time. I could see why you guys were saying that we have to check this one out. I'm
I
really
feel like this was
enjoying
probably a theme song for the boys when they
Yeah.
got together.
it. Yeah, I mean, I think like you said, you know, it's like this would be
Like, let's get all riled up and go out and cause some
when
ruckus.
When you're growing up, you have these songs that you just throw on, and
Yeah.
everybody loves to listen to when they're getting ready to have a good time or they're at a party or something like
Yes.
that. I feel like in 1976, this would have been one of those
Yes,
songs.
definitely.
Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? You spread the word around. Friday night they'll be dressed to kill.
Okay.
Down at Dino's Bar and Grill. The drink will flow and blood will spill. And if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting warmer, it won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again.
They're back.
The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. The 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 boys are back in town. Spread the word around. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back. The boys are back.
Nice.
The boys are back in town again. Been hanging down at Dino's. The boys are back in town again.
Yeah. That was Thin Lizzy. The boys are back in town, and I hope some of you guys are ready to go to Dino's with me.
The visual that was giving me too, I was like, paying attention to the lyrics in the back half. They're talking a lot about like, you know, the weather warming up, and that means summer's coming and the boys are coming back. It reminds me a lot of like when I was in college or university and you'd go home for the summer and everybody would come home for the summer and you'd all get together with like your older high school friends during the summer, like after college. Everybody would get back together and go out and party in the
Yeah.
summer. Like that's exactly what that reminded me of.
Yeah, rekindling
Yes.
the spirit.
After everybody'd gone and done their own thing for the year, you come back in the summer and it's like, let's go. We're all back in town.
Yeah, I really liked the mixing, and it sounded really, really crisp to me. Layering was beautiful. I like the stereo aspects as well.
me too.
Just the call back and forth. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. You can hear that coming
Yeah.
through the headphones really
I like
nicely.
that. It's a nice little catchy touch too.
And I felt like I was trying to put my finger on it when we paused earlier about who it was reminding me of, and like the lyrics and not the lyrics, I guess so much the delivery of the vocal was reminding me of Billy Joel, shades of Billy Joel a little bit, and some of the other stuff that we've done from him. So I really like this one. And,
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
You know, everything we do from the 70s, 60s, 80s, it's just mind blowing how good a lot of that stuff that we've been checking out is. So
Yeah, and I feel like this definitely carried that like feel good vibe from the 60s a little bit in this as well.
yeah, that's
Which I
valid. Yeah.
liked.
So you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
did. We need a
Hopefully
thumbs up from you guys.
You guys enjoyed it. You know what to do. Hit the like button right now. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Toodaloo.